Welcome back to the Lance Bolt Films Rush's private screening room. Today we feature a short clip from the full cinematic photoplay of The Last Rajas of Bali. This clip shows the beginning of the Two Catch a Rat scene, where our hero, Dom Blomberg, hosts a grand reception at this villa. In particular, it features the pioneer anthropologist and botanist, Alfred Russel Wallace. An insightful scene where the character imparts his early theories on the immense diversity of species found in the Malay archipelago and brings further depth to a key story character, Hiram Goldschilds. Relax and enjoy this excerpt.
We are now back some 40 years, with Dom Blomberg, Ea Madai's intrepid father, in his prime. The magic seventh sword has been securely hidden, as our friend Ketut experienced, and Dom Blomberg and Hiram Goldschilds are immersed in building B&G merchants into a going concern. The new measures being implemented by Shabandar Blomberg are mostly taking hold, and the Rajas are regaining unity against the Dutch, with all 7 magic swords once again united in Bali. This late dry season afternoon, the B&G compound is abuzz with activity as the very social Shabandar is making final preparations for a gathering to promote a new era of trade on the island of the gods.
Make sure the pool table is brushed down well. We have a new brush. It's in that box with new billiard balls that just came in on the Jupiter. We are going to play a new game today called snooker.
Yes, Shabandar.
And where is the champagne bowl? We have a large crystal bowl to be filled with ice. Have several bottles put on ice.
It is right behind you, Shabandar.
Very good, Wayan.
But Mr. Goldschilds wishes to speak to you.
Dom, a word, please.
Enough work for today. Our guests are starting to arrive. I believe even Raja Kesiman will be here.
Yes, of course, Dom. But there is something we need to go over.
It can wait, Hiram. The issue will be here tomorrow, I'm sure.
I hope not. Just a few minutes, Dom.
Very well then, to your office. So, Hiram, an urgent matter?
We have some leakage, sir.
Leakage? More than the usual perishables, I assume?
It is in our impound inventory, Shabandar, from the confiscated contraband in your duties as harbor master.
Oh, that warehouse is always locked and under guard.
Exactly. And that's my concern, Shabandar.
A rat?
Exactly.
What's missing?
Guns and opium, sir.
Of course. And how much?
Not a great deal, but that's part of my concern.
A miscount, perhaps?
I am the only one who knows the count, and I have tagged all of these items with the impound mark. The small amount is part of my concern. An insider would take small amounts over time, easier to live with and trusting that they would not be missed.
And those items have doubled in value now on the black market. An enterprising insider looking to make some money?
I suppose, but they'd have to have a buyer too. And there aren't many Bali merchants who would chance it anymore. Maybe 1 or 2.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Goldschilds?
Ternadier.
I'd wager on it, Hiram, and he'll be here tonight.
What shall we do?
Let's simply ask him.
I'll leave that up to you, Dom. That's your department.
More guests are beginning to arrive, sir. They are asking for you both.
Well, there's our cue. Nothing like a little drama to make a party more interesting.
It seems to come with the territory.
I guess we wouldn't have it any other way.
Speak for yourself. Give me my field work, quiet study, books, and a universe dying to tell its secrets to those who would but apply themselves.
All work and no play dulls the senses.
Of course. See you out there. And I have taken the liberty of inviting a budding British naturalist from Cambridge, who has been on a 6-month expedition in the islands, identifying new species. I hope he attends. I want you to meet him. And did you really invite Ternadier?
Of course. Keep your friends close, but your enemies even closer. Some words of wisdom I picked up from some Sicilians, and now to trap a rat.
Do be careful, sir. I fear Ternadier is more viper than a rat. Rats scurry away. Venomous vipers strike. This is the naturalist from Cambridge I spoke of. This is Alfred Russel Wallace. He puts my hobby fieldwork to shame. I believe his discoveries and deductions could change mankind forever.
Very good. I believe mankind is due for some changing. A pleasure to meet you, sir. So glad you could attend our little party. It is not often we get true intellectuals at our humble home.
Alfred Russel Wallace is much more than a Cambridge intellectual, Dom. His fieldwork is virtually unsurpassed in the modern era. His exploits include extensive exploration and documentation in the Amazon River basin, and now he has spent the last 2 years in our Malay archipelago.
A man of action as well. Risky business, is it not, Mr. Wallace, tramping around these jungles?
Please call me Alfred. What isn't risky? You venture across Regent Street in London and you take your life in your hands.
At least there aren't wild tigers and venomous snakes to contend with.
I actually find the two-legged predator in London far more dangerous. Give me the snakes and tigers any day. Their lethality is based on a glorious and intricate web designed by nature, not only for their survival but also for balance and selection of the healthiest and most fit species.
I know what you speak of, sir, but have never heard it put thus. Tell us a little about your work here in the islands.
Yes, and some more of your deductive theories, if you will.
Luckily, my expedition is funded by an agent in London. He liked my work in the Amazon and has underwritten my explorations here. I am here to collect for universities and private collectors. Diversity of the species has become a hot topic in intellectual circles, and I have never seen any more diversity than here in the Malay archipelago. Scarcely a day goes by for me that I don't find yet another new species. And I take it this is an area of interest for you as well, Mr. Goldchilds.
I am a mere hobbyist, Alfred, but it fascinates me. So much to learn and understand.
Well, I am jealous. You live in the ideal place on the planet to carry out your hobby and continue to document new species. I am only a visitor and must return to London soon and account to my colleagues. Listen, we must correspond. Perhaps you can even have a few species named after you.
That would be thrilling. I believe I already have a few candidates.
If I may, Alfred, some of your conjectures on your observations. Hiram feels some of your theories could actually change mankind.
Well, if you call disrupting the Vatican changing mankind, then indeed my thinking will change mankind. I have a theory. I call it natural selection, the idea that nature selects species that are best to carry on, procreate and evolve into being a stronger, better adapted species. Last year, I put my thesis forward to some colleagues at Cambridge in a detailed paper supported by the fieldwork I had sent to them. In my absence, my colleague Charles was good enough to include my work in his lecture series. He even used my premise in a book on the origin of species, which he will soon publish.
This thesis on natural selection, this is your work then?
Indeed it is, but my colleague has been good enough to put it forward along with his work. I am sure this will be noted on my return, and we will share the credits accordingly.
Beware the two-legged predator.
How's that, Blomberg?
Oh, nothing, but simply fascinating, sir. So the concept of an ever-evolving line of species based on your natural selection thesis could challenge the Judeo-Christian premise of a creation event that started our Earth and civilization as we know it some 10,000 years ago.
Precisely. To anyone who wishes to spend a modicum of time on the subject, one can plainly see that the evolution of species has been taking place over millions and millions of years. Many feel our planet itself is billions of years old. Measurements of time we can scarcely fathom.
Disruptive indeed, a man after my own heart. The concept would not only topple the Church's power axis, but also put a final end to the notion of the divine right of kings and colonialists to rule others on the planet.
And oh, my iconoclastic theories don't end there. Listen to this one. I am working on a book titled Man's Place in the Universe.
Do go on, Alfred.
My thesis, which will be put forward in this book, evaluates the likelihood of, gentlemen, are you ready? Life on other planets.
Life on other planets? I've had this feeling.
Mars, gentlemen, life on Mars. The planet is the right distance from the sun, and many are certain it has ice caps, and its crevices are actually rivers and canals. And where this water, if it resembles our chemical makeup at all, there will be life. Do you have any idea of the impact such a considered theory would have? Why, they'll be burning me at the stake.
Shabandar. The guest you spoke of has arrived. He is at the front entrance.
Alfred, I have to unfortunately excuse myself to attend to some hosting duties. I will leave you to carry on discovering new species on Earth, and now on other planets, but first I must quickly confer with Mr. Goldchilds. Please help yourself to more champagne, and you must try the barbaguling suckling pig at the banquet table.
Barbaguling, I have heard it is a Balinese delicacy taking many hours to prepare. A pleasure to meet you, and I must say you seem to know how to throw a party.
Our friend Thernadir has arrived.
Yes, I see. And he has cleaned up nicely for our event. And with Princess Fadal. So what is your plan, Dominique?
Hiram, you know me, I am a straightforward man. I am simply going to confront him with the theft of our confiscated opium and guns, measure his reaction, and give him one opportunity to return them. Of course, I have a score to settle with this man, but in the end, I will be relying on karma. It can be far more horrendous than what I can imagine.
Your directness always gets results, Blomberg. One way or another. Somehow, I can't see Thernadir having some epiphany in character. A tiger cannot change its stripes. He will simply deny it, and that will be that.
I do have another card to play. I, too, have my spies. I already know of these thefts, and I know exactly where our stolen guns and opium are, at this very moment.
And were you not going to tell me?
It was still too early, but things have sped up and are falling into place. Now it is time to catch a rat.
You know I am a gentleman, my good Dominique. But even I have boundaries. If anything untoward were ever to happen to you, trust me, I would be harking to Hammurabi, 6th king of Babylon, and his code carved in stone. An eye for an eye, and I will be exacting my pound of flesh.
You're such a comfort, Hiram.
I am serious, Blomberg.
So am I.
You know, great filmmakers like the Coen brothers and Martin Scorsese understand the added value and impact a minor character can bring to a story. We feel a character like Alfred Russel Wallace in The Last Rajas helps bring greater depth to the story context and also expand the understanding of major characters. Join us again in our Rushes Theater, and of course browse the other photoplay shorts and features on the Lance Bolt Films YouTube channel. Just scan the QR code at the end. Until next time then, Lance Bolt signing off.